morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming and welcome to this room today. I hope you all are having a good day. So let me introduce myself. I'm Uutia Khairia from University of Merdeka Malang, and I'm responsible for college student in English department. In today's meeting, I'm planning to sell the Gayo coffee. If you have any question you'd like to ask, please leave them until the end, when I'll be happy to answer them. I'd like to give some overview by 3 points. Firstly, we are talking about the background of Gayo coffee. Secondly, we are talking about the types of Gayo coffee. And finally, I'm going to tell you about the advantage of Gayo coffee. So let's go on. So I'd like to start by looking the background of the product. I think you are familiar with Gayo coffee, right? For those of you who are hearing it for the first time, I will tell you. Gayo coffee is one of the leading commodities originating from Gayo Highlands. This coffee plantation, which has been developed since 1908, thrives in Bener Meriah district, Central Aceh, and Gayo Lues. Gayo coffee is produced from smallholder plantations in the Gayo Highlands, Central Aceh. In these areas, coffee is grown in an organic way without chemicals, so this coffee is also known as green coffee. Gayo coffee is touted as the best organic coffee in the world. Now, we will move on to the next discussion. I'm going to tell you about the various types of Gayo coffee. So, as we know, Gayo coffee has many varieties, right? I will recommend you 6 high-quality Gayo coffee variants. They consist of Gayo Arabica Luwak coffee, Berry Gayo coffee or Lanang coffee, Aceh Gayo wine coffee, Gold Gayo Arabica coffee, Premium Gayo Arabica coffee, and Gayo Longberry coffee. Each of these coffee variants has a distinctive taste due to different seeds and cultivation. Before we look at the last part, I will show you the recommended Gayo coffee. However, in this video, I will show you the most recommended coffee at one of the various coffee in Central Aceh, namely Aus coffee. There is one coffee that is most recommended, Aus coffee. There is one coffee that is most recommended, namely V60 coffee. This coffee is formulated using filters at balanced sour, sweet, and salty taste and does not cause digestive disease. Furthermore, there is also espresso and espresso coffee. Espresso coffee has a high level of bitterness because target consumer is workers who need a lot of caffeine. Espresso coffee is slightly similar to V60 coffee but has a least sweet taste. Its difference lies in the method that uses copper metal and pressure to produce the flavor. Well, let's look at the last part. Now, I'm going to tell you about the advantage of Gayo coffee. First, Gayo coffee has been recognized by the world because it has received an official certificate in 2010. Second, Gayo coffee has a variety of flavors due to the location of the soil contour, season, moisture content, sunlight absorption, and also treatment. Third, the plantations in this area are managed by individuals and the plants are cultivated in shade to reduce the intensity of sunlight. Fourth, the bitter taste is almost non-existent in this coffee. The original taste of Gayo coffee is found in the fragrant aroma of coffee, and the savory taste is almost not bitter. Finally, this Gayo coffee has a higher market price than other coffees in New York. It is not surprising anymore because this Gayo coffee has a very extraordinary quality. So, well, I think that's just about the advantage of Gayo coffee. Finally, let me remind you some of the issues we have covered in this meeting. Gayo is the land of coffee. As far as the eye can see our coffee plants, the quality of Gayo coffee is no longer in the eyes of the world. For coffee lovers, whatever the price, they tend to buy it. I'd like to conclude that for those of you who have never tried Gayo coffee, I highly recommend V60 coffee for starters. Let's all love domestic product more by consuming Gayo coffee. Thank you all for listening. It was a pleasure being here today. That brings the presentation to the end. If anyone has any question, I'll do my best to answer them. Thank you.